Ever notice how celebrities look completely different without makeup on than they do with it on? That is because of two makeup techniques called contouring and highlighting. Contouring and highlighting allows someone to mold, shape, and shade away parts of the face while emphasizing others. Every person is different, so you can make your makeup decisions as heavy or as light as you want. I am going to focus on a more natural way to contour and highlight while giving tips on how to achieve a celebrity-inspired look. The most important thing to remember is that we aren't hiding our beauty, you're doing this to emphasize it. The things you'll need to contour and highlight your face are a light concealer, a bronzer or a dark powder that's just a few shades lighter than your skin tone. Try to get one without shimmer or else it'll make your face look too emphasized. A blush, a powder for setting your makeup and blending, makeup brushes and or sponges, highlighting powder, and that is it. First step you'll need to do is concealer. First place you will put the concealer is underneath the eyes in an upside triangle. The reason we put it underneath the eyes is so we can hide any dark circles and it will bring more focus to the eyes themselves. The next place you'll put it is on the bridge of the nose up towards the forehead. Once you hit the forehead, you'll put it in a tree-like design. The next place you'll put it is on the Cupid's bow, which is the indent in the upper lip, and then a little bit on the chin. These are the high points in the face, and that's what we need to emphasize. Next, we will blend the concealer. I'm using the Beauty Blender, which is a sponge that expands with water, and it helps blend the blending process a lot easier. When you're blending the under eye circles, you want to blend it downward and up towards the hairline. That way it brings the lightness of the concealer upward. And just keep blending, blending, blending until you get the desired blending look. Alright, next is bronzer. The most important place you will put the bronzer is on your cheekbones. To find out where you're going to be putting your bronzer, you put your index finger on the cheek of whoever you're doing your makeup. Put the knuckle right by the ear and the hairline and put your finger down. However far your finger goes down, that's how far your bronzer should go. You put it in a diagonal line down towards the corner of the mouth, only going as far as the finger would go. And then you go do the other side. Do not go down any farther than your cheekbone. When we blend this area, you want to make sure you're blending upward, because if you go any lower than the cheekbone, your face will become saggy looking. And you keep blending upward. The next place we put the bronzer is on the temples of the face up to the forehead. This is going to be any place that you would be tan in the summer. Make sure we blend this in really well because you don't want it to look cakey or choppy. Just making sure those two areas of bronzer connect. The third place you'll put the bronzer is on the jawline, right on the actual jawline. And then you connect those two as well. When you are done with this bronzer, it'll be in the shape of an M on both sides of the face. After that, you'll put on a blush. The blush will go right above where you put your bronzer, blending it into that line and putting a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. After that, you need to blend to your liking. The more blending you do, the more natural it will look. Keep blending. You can even contour your nose. With that, you would need to use a smaller brush, and it will make your nose appear smaller. You go from the inside end of your eyebrow down the sides of the bridge of your nose and connecting it on the bottom. You want to make sure you don't put too much or else it'll look like you have dirt on your nose. I don't want you to look like a cake face. And then after that, you will need to blend it in more so you don't have any harsh lines. After that, we go to highlighter. When we use our highlighter, we'll be putting it in the same spots we put the concealer, except for in between your cheekbone and your jawline, if you put some there, and underneath your eyes, because we don't need any more emphasis in those areas. You'll start by going down the bridge of your nose, a little bit on the forehead, on your cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. And the last place you'll put highlighter is right above your blush on the high point of your cheek. When you do this, you're going to go up towards your hairline and a little bit around up above your eyebrow. Just up towards the hairline and around the eyebrow. You can even contour and highlight your eyes. If you put a darker color in your crease, it will create depth. If you put highlighter on your brow bone in the inner corner of your eye, it will make your eyes appear whiter. Also, if you use a white or cream eyeliner on your waterline, it'll make the white of your eye appear longer and open up your eyes. When you are finished, you can spray your face with makeup setting spray for a full day and night makeup wear. And that is how you can contour and highlight your face. It is easy to add to your personal makeup routine, and once you get in the habit of doing it, it takes no time at all. Layering the colors and using sharper lines can give you the celebrity look, but makeup, more specifically contouring and highlighting, is only emphasizing your already beautiful face.